Hey guys, in this class I'm going to show you how does responsive design work. So the first thing, very mandatory, you will have to have this in your file. If this is not there, responsive design would not work. So make sure that you have this line. Now once you have done that, what we can do is we can create a div. I'm going to call this as a box, and inside this let me add a h3 tag. I'll say lorem, and I just want only some of it, so I'm just going to remove the extra stuff what I have here. And then let's create a paragraph tag, say lorem, save that one. Okay, so now I need to style this. What we can do is we can say that dot box width is around 1000 pixels, height is auto, and I would say that the background color is teal color. I'll say the padding is 25 pixels. Font family is sans serif. Okay, so let's see how that looks like. So if I refresh, okay, it looks like this. I need to change the color of the font, so I'm going to set it to color as white. Let's save this. Hit refresh. Okay, it would be a really good idea if I can get the box in center. So I'm going to say margin as auto, and let's refresh. Okay, so now you can see that we have this box, right? So if I go back to my code, you can see that I have given a fixed width called 1000 pixels. Now right click here and inspect, and you can see that I have enabled my responsive thing. So you can see this is the toggle device thing. So if I click on this, the entire thing becomes smaller like this. So this is kind of an issue, but also when I compress this, I get a scroll bar. That means I will have to scroll right and left to read the content. So that's not a good thing. In responsive design, you usually scroll from top to bottom, not to right to left or left to right. Okay, so let's see how we can fix this. I'm going to remove this. Let's refresh this one. So let's get back to our code. Now instead of specifying width, I'm going to specify max width. Okay, so now what happens is when I get back to my page, let's hit refresh, and if I compress this, see, it doesn't become smaller anymore. So we have the content which is exactly the size what we gave. See, it's the same size, but when I compress it, it fixes with my device width. That is the specialty of responsive design. So also let's just say now I want to change the background color of this when I compress my file. Okay, so let's see how we can do that one, and I get back to my regular size. And now here what we need to do is we need to specify what is the breakpoint we need to give. So for that we're going to use the media set. So say media, when the media reaches the max width of 500 pixels, we need to do something. So what into do something, you can add it directly here. So what I need is I need the box background color should become orange. Okay, now that we are here, we can compress it. See what happens. Keep an eye on this one. See, when this reaches 500, check out what happens when I compress this, and we are almost there. See, as soon as it reaches below 500, the color changes. This is how you can actually work with responsive design.